Good afternoon. Welcome to OptionsTender. It's Thursday, March 6th, 2025. I want to get a clear point across. You have different types of reversals. It's to the upside or to the downside. We're carving out, we're forming a bottom right now. Now, it wasn't a V reversal. The market does V reversals. This one is, and I'll show you exactly what this one is. You have an expanded flat on SPY, and you have a higher low on most of the tech names. I just went through those on individual analysis members. You have higher lows in all those. That's the whole point of that. And then I'm going to show you the rest of this storyline. We're forming a low right now. That rip your face off rally, free Friday, employment situation. Very confident in this trade, okay, to the upside. All right, so we're doing this intraday at about 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get these videos intraday, consider becoming a YouTube member. All right, that's 99 cents. It comes with the Discord, all sorts of goodies. All of those links are down below. Check them out. Okay, we have the VIX. We're going to start off with this, go through SPY, QQQ. We're going to focus on those three right there. That's all we need right now while we're forming out this bottom. Here we have divergence. We have three things. I noticed another thing in the individual analysis. I said two. Three things. First of all, we're making a lower high in the VIX. All right, that's very important because SPY is making a lower low. All right, so we're getting divergence here. Next thing, the VIX over 10%. All right, it says we're going to get a bounce tomorrow or Monday, Friday or Monday. But we have a catalyst tomorrow, so I imagine that's when it's going to happen with follow through into Monday and possibly turn around Tuesday. We'll see. The next thing, we already had our signal in SPY and QQQ and VIX already. We have an exhaustion sell signal on the DMARC 9 count with the lower high, with the 13% here, above 10%. All right. Now on SPY, same thing with the DMARC count. Got a new low. All right, and we'll go through this in the 65. I'm not going to go through all the levels and everything. The bounce levels, I will go through on SPY. Those don't change. Okay? Those don't change because the low is actually in for wave one. This happens to be a B wave that made a new low. And I'll show you that. QQQ. And like I explained on our analysis for tech, I don't like this trend line because we're trading through it. So I'm gonna figure something else for that. I don't like it when trend lines just keep trading through. If we suspect that it's going to go higher, it's going to go right back through that trend line. So we'll take that off for now. This pivot's working really well. This is from 2021. We're making a higher low on this one, okay? That's really just what I want to say. And on SPY, here's another thing. You have positive divergence. All right, we're forming a little triangle here. So when we break up or down, that's going to resolve here in the trade here. But I think it's going to break up. We have the positive divergence. We're making higher highs in the RSI and lower highs. Or lower lows, in SPY. Same with the slow stoic right there. All right, we have the buy signal already. I know that's an early buy signal, and we made a new low, but it's still the same setup. All right, and you have those same divergences, but the opposite on the VIX. Let's go to the 65. It's going to be a short video. All right, so looking here, we're at good support. We're still technically holding that support. I know it's a zone there. We formed a wedge. So now we have a wedge, and then this is expanding. Also, you could leave that trend line from this high to this high, that's going to leave an expanding wedge there. So we might add that back on. But the whole point is we made our 5-wave move. All right. We think it's a 1, 2, 3, expanded 4, not expanded, running 4, flat, and your nice 5-wave extension there. And now we have an A, a B, which is an ABC for a B. And then we're looking for the rip your face off rally for wave C. Now tomorrow, at minimum safe trade is 583. All right, I think that's a minimum. Maximum, I don't think we'll get much further than 594. It is highly unlikely that we'll get up to the 604. But going into next week, these different levels, I mean, they're all available. Here we have the bottom of wave 1, an A for an expanded flat, ABC for B. Notice a 3-wave move. And then our C wave going into a retracement, which do not change. They're still lined up at the bottom of wave 1. So we're looking at minimum 587, 588 for this move at the 3-2. Then the 50% at 592. That's when we'll be out of most of our trades. We'll leave some trades on to make it to the 587. 597, excuse me. Okay, I'll reread those. 588, 593, we'll call it. 597. All right, 604 would be just a bonus runner right there. I just don't believe they'll get that high, but I've seen plenty of wave 2s that go that deep and really sharp. So we'll see what happens going into Friday and Monday. But we're making that lower low with positive divergence on the 65 as well. All right. I'm very confident in this trade. This is kind of the last scenario option. So we left ourselves, no pun intended, we left ourselves some powder dry and we added on. We even added on today in the Discord. And who knows, it's super risky. Who knows if it'll work out. It's already starting to, though. We added and there's that pivot I was talking about from 2000. On this one, get in tighter. So we made a higher low for the wave B here, which is typical flat, the typical flat pattern. All right, regular. And we're looking for a rip your face off rally. Well, I took a OTD, and that's just not 0 date DTE expiration to the 495, and I set that for got it for 96 cents or so, and I'm looking for a 3-time winner there. I want to get it to 300, 3.00. All right, and all we have to do is get up there about 4 more points, which would be mid-range here. So that's still this mid-range. And the last thing I want to talk about, and I might as well go into the weekly for SPY. There's a reason for this, because the week is going to come to a close here really soon. And okay. So we're looking for this week. I was thinking that this was a whole separate week for SPY. So never mind that. We're probably going to get it doesn't matter. Sorry. So the daily, just to get a point across, I think we might end up, there's nothing holding back. I was thinking that the weekly would go into some sort of doji. I was thinking this was the entire week here, but we started off, why am I confused? On Monday, I can't wait to see the comments for this one. Yeah. I guess we rejected off of there. That's not the kiss of death for me. I mean, that you can call it that. We came back to the 20 and rejected off of there. But I think we go to lower prices and then get a nice rip your face off rally, a bigger one, sustainable for a couple weeks, that go back into the 20 moving average. So anyway, the whole point is I think we're getting a bounce, and we'll probably make some sort of, I don't know if we'll go high enough, but let's call it 5. I think it was 584. Let me look up on my other screen here. 592 was probably the highest, 594. And so that if we did that, that would be, oh my gosh, that'd be right back to the 20-week moving average. That'd be a huge move. And then we'd form a doji here. And I think that doji would actually, it won't be a reversal to the upside. I think it'll just be a pause before heading lower. So that's kind of what I was getting at the weekly. Sorry to waste your time here. I know your time is very precious. So let me get out of here. That's all I wanted to get across. We are positive divergence all the way, just for a bounce. If you're looking for higher highs, I'm not the guy, but you know, that's not what we're looking for. This also possibly is going to set up for head and shoulder, and I know everybody's going to see it and talk about it. So that's left shoulder, head, and then we'll form the right shoulder over here. All right. So we should see that by midweek next week. Thanks for joining us here at OptionsTender. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.